Every year, of every second, thousands of books are left on the overcrowded shelves across the computer lab in Guerrilla. Many St. Paul students turn a blind eye to this dying art form. This neglect cannot continue. For the simple price of literally nothing, you can save one of these poor pieces of literature. Don't let this epidemic continue. Save the books today.
What's up guys, I'm Sean Noel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Quavo Huncho. It's Quavo's debut solo album, and for those of you who don't know, he's 1/3 of the Migos, Takeoff and Offset. This guy's been around for a couple years now. He's done a song with almost everybody. The kind of flair that the group in total has is lost when they're not all together, and Quavo Huncho was really his first solo project. He's done past projects with Travis Scott, Huncho Jack, and that was really good. But this was the first time Quavo's really done anything of his own work. And so the album in a whole, it runs 66 minutes long, and for the most part, it's a little underwhelming because he's got a lot of different talents in there. There's a Madonna feature on Champagne Rosé, and Working Me is a banger, but there's nothing really experimental or new going on in it. All the producers that he has, this very seasoned talent like Pharrell and Nas, it just wasn't used in the right way. And so for that, I give the album a 4.5 out of 10 because it really could have been something more than it was, but it ends up being a generic trap album. I'll see you guys next time for another album review. Until then, I'm still Sean Noel.
Hi, I'm Jordan Eberts, and I'll be giving you a review of the Travis Scott concert at VOODOO. First off, I got there about 3:30, and I waited till 11 p.m. without water or food just to see Travis close up. So that was pretty bad, because I was almost dehydrated. Secondly, he played a bunch of good songs. He played old songs that a lot of his original fans knew, like Mamacita, Birds in the Trap, a bunch of that album. It was really upbeat and energetic, I'd say. He had the crowd jumping up and down the whole time. It was very cool. And to give a rating of it, I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10.
I'm Colin, and the next performance of VOODOO we're going to talk about is Odessa. And Odessa was a lot better than I think a lot of people expected. If you've heard their songs on your phone, you know that they're not exactly like the most hype thing as you'd expect from like other DJs, but when they were played out live, it was just awesome, and they were just going crazy, and the whole crowd was really into it. Everybody was jumping around, going wild, and they had really cool visuals to go along with the songs, and how they played the trumpets and the bands. It really kept the whole crowd drawn in the entire time. And overall, I'd give it a 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
What's up, St. Paul's? This is Jace Moore, aka Jay Weezy, aka Kevin Moore's son, and I'm here to talk about 21 Savage. Now, where do I begin? I could start with how he came out 10 minutes late, finished like 10 minutes early, or how he just didn't know what he was doing up there, really. He just came out with the song playing in the background, said a couple bars, was kind of dull in his voice, didn't really get the crowd into it. Nobody was really hyped. So overall, it was really disappointing. He was like a -5 out of 10. And this dude just needs to stay in the studio and stop doing live performances, because that was a waste of money.
Hello St. Paul's, and welcome to your weekly dose of truth. I'm Gavin PATTI, and I'm going to take you on a one-way trip to enlightenment. Today's topic of discussion, Brother Ray's McGonagall-like ability to transform into a small dog. Many people have seen the dog in question, a brown poodle occasionally seen roaming St. Paul's campus. Now, intellectual students, such as myself, all know that this is actually Brother Ray, our lovely president. The reason for Brother Ray transforming the way he does is to travel from building to building faster and in shorter periods of time. Now, right now, we have a caller on the line who is going to tell us more about this story. Speak to me, caller. What's your name?
I'm John Bopple, And yeah, man, you ever seen them in the same place? No, there's your truth, man.
Thanks, John. I appreciate whenever a caller comes onto the show and is able to see the light.
Light? Like lamps?
No, John, like the sun and the moon.
You know there's lizards in those moons, right?
John, you fool! You forget that the moon is made out of cheese, and everybody knows that lizards are allergic to cheese.
But that's what the lizards want you to think.
Oh dear lordy. You're right, John. But looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. So to recap, Brother Ray is using his canine ability to transform into a dog. Lizards are using the cheesy moon as a base for their evil operations. And I have once again saved every one of you from the darkness of lies and ignorance and brought you into the light. Until next time, this has been